And hey everybody, it's Cassie and Blackcloak. Welcome back to another episode of Brook the Baller for GTA Online here. And today we're going to be doing our first heist. We're going to be doing the Fleeca Job. And I'm going to be running this with my friend Jazzer. He was kind enough to help me out with this. So right now we're just talking to Lester, doing the initial contact. But we're going to be doing this for a couple of reasons. One is to make a little bit of scratch, a little bit of money, but also to get a discount on a very, very important piece of equipment, vehicle that we're really going to want. But I definitely want to thank everybody who's been stopping by to check out this series. I appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss anything. And I'm also going to be putting up, probably at the end of this series, I'm going to be putting up a guide video of how I did this, just to condense all the information down, because I've done a lot of testing and grinding by this point. But we'll get to that later.
But don't let me down on this.
So
And I like my neck.
now this is the reason that I bought a high-end apartment. Simply because the discount that I get off the vehicle that I'm after, it's going to pay for the apartment pretty much, on top of the money I'm going to make from the heist. Which the only thing I won't get here is the first time bonus, because I've already done this on my account on my main character. So normally when you do this heist, you're going to get an extra $100,000 more than what I get. So because you get a first time bonus if this is the first time you've ever done it. So here I was just here I was just driving around in my Elegy, and I got the call from Lester to go back to the apartment and start the heist. So I turned around and went back here. Just taking this little bad boy out for a spin, and we're gonna go ahead here and load up the setups. Now this heist, luckily, it only has two setup missions, two prep missions, and then the finale. You can do the whole thing in about 35-40 minutes from start to finish, if you know what you're doing. And you only need one other person to run it. So then, most everything I'm doing in this guide is solo, for making sure just in case you don't have people to play with. But this heist, you definitely want to find someone to do it with. I mean, you could do this one with randoms. It's not hard. So you just go in your heist room here, and then you set it up. You start as the host. And I'm going to cut out the loading screens and the tutorials and everything, so you will have to sit through that. And we actually had to try this twice, because the first time we tried it, the game crashed. The mission crashed when we loaded in, so it wasn't pretty. But yeah, my friend Jazzalyn is going to help me out here. It's my main man from Australia. So shout out to you, bro. Thank you. And there's his Volkswagen over there. So this first mission, the first setup is pretty simple. You literally just have to drive to the bank to scope it out, and then come back to pick up a truck and drop it off at the factory.
Don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off.
So
my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans.
So I definitely recommend to make sure that you've grinded up enough money to go with what you're going to get from the heist here, to make sure you can purchase the vehicle after the heist, because the soonest you can get the Armored Kuruma, that's the vehicle, the better, because it's going to do so much to help you out with your grinding, with doing missions. It's great for doing VIP jobs, it's great for doing contact missions, it's great for doing heists and heist setups, because the car is almost 100% bulletproof, and NPCs don't use explosives, they only use guns. So this thing will actually help save you if you've been trying to do what I do. Excuse me, I'm sorry I keep yawning, guys. It's just so sick. But if you been trying to follow along with this and do what I'm doing, and you're having trouble with Headhunter because you maybe don't have the Duke of Death, don't buy it. Wait for the Kuruma. It'll be worth it, trust me. Well, for one, it's cheaper than paying for the Duke outright, and number two, it's got better armor. Number three, it's faster. Number four, it's a lot easier to drive and not just in the snow.
The sea view, nothing like staring at at the ocean while you contemplate money and power, incarceration, homicide, you know, all those weighty issues surrounding your first foray into serious armed robbery.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to talk over Lester here, otherwise I won't say anything. So I'm just gonna talk over him. But so yeah, all you gotta do here, just make sure you don't get a wanted level, don't hit any cops, don't shoot anyone. Just drive to the bank, park outside of it in the circle, coming up here, and then just follow the directions. This is very easy. There's not much to it. I left it in the video though, just to show you. But yeah, this is also, the series is to show that you don't have to, because I know a lot of people are still glitching on this game. They're, you know, trading Bogdans and duping vehicles and shit like that. You don't need to do that to make money on this game. You can do it legitimately and earn it. There's no excuse for, you know, cheating at the game when money's so easy to make.
There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. Patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look.
Because literally the only difference in not having the starter pack versus what I'm doing here would be, literally it would just take me a little bit longer to get the CEO office and the crate warehouse, and I wouldn't have the MC business. So I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, I probably wouldn't have bought the counterfeit cash factory until after I had the nightclub if I didn't have the starter pack, but it's not that big of a deal. And in fact, at a certain point, you're going to see me not even fool with it anymore. Because honestly, the MC cell missions are pretty damned annoying. But when you're starting out and you need the buddy, it's worth it. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a free business, and even with one upgrade, I definitely did it enough to make my money back off of that, and then some. Now, one thing you're not seeing here because I'm driving is that there is a hacking element to this that you have to do, which the driller has to do it during the heist, and he's working through the practice mode of it right now while we're driving. Now, Jazzer is like really good at the hack. He had it done like well before we got to the bank in the heist, but it's annoying as hell. That's why I gave it to him, and I was just the driver. But he was very cool. And of course I've got the mic muted while I was recording this, so, or not muted, but I got it set so you can't hear us in party chat, so. But he and I are of course communicating. But yeah, this guy, he's great. He's part of the group that I play with a lot. Which we're not all in the same crew, but we do all play together. We're all friends and have a group party chat going, so it's really, really nice and handy to have that, but I didn't have that for the longest time. I actually made most of my money on this game solo, so that's how I know how to make the most money.
Plus all the equipment we spoke about. I'll be over to collect it with those people. Yeah. Charming as ever. Okay, see you soon. She's loading the hardware into the back of a truck. Tools for the job, things for you to wear. On a job, your attire will...
Oh yeah, and then we finally get to meet Paige. She's GTA Bay.
If you're likely to be seen by civilians, you'll be provided with a couple of masks. Then when you go into the bank, you can choose one that goes with your eyes. And hey, here's the added bonus of none of your favorite comic convention outfits being linked to a major crime. Whoop-de-doo. Where were we? Masks. Paige. Oh yeah. We'll go over there, pick her up, and go back to your place to plan this thing. I can talk you through the planning board later. That might be helped by a visual aid. The rest is pretty simple.
Oh God, Lester just doesn't shut up.
There's Paige. We're leaving this car, taking the truck.
Well, I'm glad I broke the hood off your car, Lester. You fuck.
I should be using my cane.
Hey.
I think right here I'm sitting in the car just because I believe there was something going on my phone. I had to check something like IRL. So it's that's why I'm taking a minute to get through this here, to get out of the car. And of course Jazzer's already in the truck.
Come on, back to your place.
Yeah, that's my main man from Melbourne right there though. Respect to you, bro. Thank you once again. Shout out.
Is it all there?
I think so. You want to get out and check? Go down the inventory, or are you happy sitting there making a perfect butt imprint in your?
I definitely want to shout out the guys I play with, Jazzer, who you're seeing here, and people you're gonna see later on too, like Joju and Costa, Poke, Ninja Monkey. I'm trying to think of everybody I play with. It's if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'll think about it. I'll probably remember later.
Not so much thought. As everything but the deed crime, we'd be caught with our.
Oh, and Hayden, the Hayden 82. Yeah, he's cool.
We're not getting caught. These are professionals.
Ifrin. There's like a nice group I kind of got hooked up with on this game, so I'm very fortunate. But it's very important to always network and try to make friends, because that can really help you out, because we help each other sell our businesses, do heists. I mean, we run each other even through sharing our Kyrico. When we get a good take set up, we got a lot of gold in the compound. We'll bring more people, bring some people in, and so we help them out with making money.
Okay.
All right, so hey, there's Paige.
Paige, we'll set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
The most important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done without respect. Where was I? Oh, yes, the room. Paige is setting up this board on which you will plan your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the take from a score should be split up. So you need a crew to take a score. But only one person can be in charge. Respect. Isn't that right, Paige?
Blow me.
Oh, I love her because she shits on Lester. It's so funny.
You're only going to need one thing for this job. It's a high-speed armored car. Now, instead of getting one legitimately and leaving a nice long paper trail to your front door, you're going to be jacking one from a nasty Korean crew and leaving a nice long paper trail to their door instead.
This is good to go.
Okay, here's your board. Good. When you're ready to move on the car, go over it, study the plan, tick it off the list. You must be methodical. This isn't just a dumb crime. Oh, there's an element of that, huh? Oh. And
Oh, God.
We'll come back here and talk bank jobs.
It had been so long since I've seen this. And yeah, like I said, I cut out the tutorials and all this shit, so here we go into the next setup, the Kuruma. And we're going to be actually taking Jazz's Kuruma. He brought his out for this. Which, I've got my Duke of Death right over there, but we're going to take his Kuruma because it's a much better vehicle. So this is it. This is the car we're actually going to be buying after the heist is over. Because this car is the shit. And you're going to see why. This is going to show you exactly why it's so great. So we're going to go over here to Little Soul, I believe. And we're going to go jack this Kuruma from a crew of Korean gangsters. Well, not this car. We're going to jack one like it. So yeah, this having one of these already makes this easier. Like the first time I had to do this way back in the day, of course I didn't own the Kuruma yet because it was my first time through, so I had to literally just fight these guys up, like all these guys up here off. Like honestly, it was a bitch. And of course, this is also in like 2015, so. So notice this, we can actually just sit in this car and literally, I mean, they can't hardly shoot us. I mean, there's a couple of places they can actually aim through to shoot us, but I mean, they generally are not going to be able to damage us at all. So we can sit in this car and hail a gunfire and just like it's nothing. I mean, look at this, even that close, they're not even shit. Like, I mean, it's so hard to get shot at. I think I've only been shot out of this car once, maybe twice, by like gunfire, ever. And that was a point when I was like really right. I was like up on a headhunter NPC's like, car's ass, and they happened to shoot through the windshield, which was the largest opening besides the back window. But even the glass is bulletproof, and this thing is so dope. It comes with, I mean, it comes with like bulletproof tires already installed. You don't have to buy extra armor. It's got like some kind of inherent turbocharge to it. It's fast. We actually blew that car up with fucking gunfire. So here in a second, I'm actually just going to go ahead and hop out. Yeah, because I'm afraid of the trucks and stuff blowing up and killing the Kuruma. We don't want to have to restart. And normally I'd be running around picking up all the money they're dropping too, because, you know, money. But it's not worth it. We just want to get the car out of here. And I'm not having good luck driving this because of the snow. And Lester's going to bitch at me the whole time because I'm damaging it.
Try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car. If you think you can get away from the cops in a wrecked car, then go ahead. Crash it, sure. If the exhaust on that car is dragging along the road, that's on you.
He just bitch. That's all Lester does is bitch. Alright, so we got out of there, so now as you can see, this thing is just fan-bloody-tastic to drive. Even in the snow. Which is front-wheel drive, so it does have a little bit understeer. I mean, you gotta really be conscious about how you're steering and tight turns, but, I mean, small price to pay for the defensive capability of it. I mean, it can't survive an explosive, like one sticky bomb, one grenade, one RPG or homing rock. I mean, literally any explosive will destroy this thing, no matter what, but for gunfire, it's great. Which you're going to see the grinding on VIP missions and everything is going to get much easier now that after I buy this thing. Because the trade price, because you unlock the trade price for it by completing this heist as the host, and it knocks almost 200,000 off the price for it. So I mean, realistically, saying that I was going to buy this anyway, it's basically that alone almost completely pays for the apartment, the discount on this thing. Plus the payout for the heist is nice. I mean, not as nice as the later heist, because this is like the first one of the original heists. It's like the tutorial heist, basically, so it doesn't pay out a huge amount. I think the whole take is only like 143,000 that you got to split between two people, but Jazzer was going to let me take the whole thing, but I was like, nah, man. I gave him, because he helped with the setup, so I gave him like 40% of the take, so, because, you know, I'm generous like that. And I wanted to do it like I would normally do a heist if this was, you know, like I was doing it for real. So, and I was also hoping I would get the first time bonus again, but that didn't work out, so. Because, I mean, Jazzer's got plenty of money, but, you know, I wanted him to get something for his time here, and I wasn't trying to milk this, so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the finale. See, we're already into the finale that quick. And there wasn't much I had to cut out of this either. Here we are, having a whiskey in our apartment, contemplating a bank robbery. And I always do this heist on hard because it's almost impossible to fuck it up. I had a time getting him invited on this too, man. I'm telling you, this is like, whew. Yeah, see, it's aggravating. I believe I'm gonna cut around most of this here. There we go. We got him in. Okay, never mind. We're good. Yeah, he's ranked 441. Versus whatever rank I was at this time. I think like 15 or 16 maybe. Oh, here we go.
Your first time. You know, the first times, well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks, you know. It'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing, you know. You'll probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards. But new worlds will will open up. Something will have changed, you know, new opportunities, new risks. And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, you know, guiding you through it. And then you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it. Wash it down.
Oh, this is all creeping me out.
Okay? Okay. First time. Fleeca! Woo! It's a two-man score, right? One of you drives, keeps the heat off of you. The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box. Then you get out of there, you get in that fast armored car, and you get the hell out of that place. Then once you're clean, once you got no heat on you, come see me, give me the box, and you get paid. Okay. You know, like I said, it is your first time, so don't expect too much. There are wild, insane, mind-blowing orgies in your future. Orgies. But you know, we all got to start somewhere.
Yeah, not that Lester's too on the nose with the metaphors, right? God. All right, so cutting out of the planning board bullshit in the tutorial. Here we go with the job. Now notice he's wearing heist armor, which that outfit, once you own it, it actually gives you benefits in the heist. Yeah, and I was like, hey, look at how cool my Sultan is, but I was like, yeah, let's just take your car. Like, check it out. It's dope. He's got the San Andreas loop horn.
Okay, here we go. I'm excited for you.
Because for some reason I forgot we had to go pick up the mission Kuruma. But I was like, oh, never mind. We could have taken my Sultan. Oh well.
At least I hope you do.
It doesn't matter at this point.
No, that was me. Yeah, okay, get the car, then move on to the bank.
And of course he's got his fully upgraded. He's got all the mods and turbo and everything.
Driller, I'm sending you that hacking program. When you get in the car, you need to get on it and start breaking into their system.
Alright, so here we go. Alright, so now we're off to rob the bank. I remember way back when, because I just did not like trying to do the other heist. I used to cancel this and replay it a lot. Just find a rando and play it with them.
You need to establish a connection before you get to the bank. Then you'll be able to trigger the vault door remotely.
Of course, that's back when, you know, the cut off this was actually a good chunk of change.
You can take as many shots as you want, and they won't know they're being attacked. Once you walk through those doors, there's no turning back. Well, actually, there's no turning back right now because I've put a lot of work into this, and I'll be really, really annoyed with you if you don't go through with it. You know, I'd probably refuse to speak to you for a week and then spread nasty rumors behind your back. And maybe set up a Life Invader page about what a creep you are.
Yeah, there was no hope of like getting the elite challenge on this. I fucked the car up way too much and we took too long. So don't be expecting to see like some kind of crazy bonus at the end of this. It's just playing through it. Like I said, I'm mainly playing through this one just to get the little bit of payday, and two, to get the discount on the Kuruma.
Use your gas for an ashtray or do something with your tongue. Not that you use your tongue. The next pair of mutes I try to help into a career of crime, I'll make sure I threaten. So, since we're actually doing this, I'm gonna talk you through it one last time.
Yeah, there's not much to this. Basically, when we get up here and go in the bank, I've just got to shoot out the cameras and then keep the crowd under control while he goes down and drills into the vault, into the safe deposit box to get the box out. And then we get out of there. There's not much to this. It's really, really not complicated. But it's fun. It's fun to watch. I mean, I like this little introductory heist. It's kind of like one of those, you know, rites of passage for new GTA player. Because a lot of players, if they've never done this heist, they don't even know about the Kuruma and how beneficial it is. So this whole thing is basically just a commercial for the Kuruma. I'm not gonna lie, because it's so good. Because you're going to see me use this thing a lot from here on out. Like, a lot. Like, it's basically going to replace the Sultan as my car. It's going to replace the Duke of Death. I mean, it's literally better than both of them. And, you know, I haven't done contact missions in this playthrough, like in this series, but, because honestly, I've, you know, I didn't need to, but you can also use this in contact missions, and you can just, like I said, sit in it while waves of NPCs are coming at you, and you can just mow them down, and they can't do shit about it. Which is another benefit, too, because at low rank, your max health is shit. It's horrible. No, that would not be the worst way to die, getting shot in a bank robbery. There's much worse ways you can go. I think about that every time I use a Molotov cocktail on an NPC. Alright, so for this part of this, literally all you have to do is just shoot around the NPCs. Don't kill them, don't shoot at them, but shoot near them, and it will keep the intimidation up. So I've literally just got to sit here and burn ammo until he's done with drilling the box. At this point, I'm just like shooting things that are destructible just because I'm bored. And he's not lying. If you let the intimidation factor get too low, they'll hit the alarm, and you fail the mission. So you've actually got to pull this off. But you know how long you got to stay up here and do this is entirely dependent on how good your driller is. But, I mean, I'm not going to run out of ammo, because luckily I've ranked up enough and I've bought full ammo, so... Because this heist technically unlocks at rank 12. And I guess, I mean, you can do it at 12, but it's, keep in mind, like, you have, like, no bonus to your base health till you get to 20. Because you get base health boost at every 20 ranks up to 100, which is when it tops out. And believe me, I can tell the difference versus my main character that's, like, rank 260 something or higher versus this character, which at this point's like rank, I don't know, like I said, I think 15 or 16 maybe. Oh my god, it looks like fucking the OK Corral in here. Look at all this freaking guns. Look at all these bullet holes. Which I'm actually shooting more than I need to, but I don't care. There we go. Now he's got it. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get in the car and get it started. He's going to come running out here. And then we just got to make a high-speed burn towards Zancudo Bridge. Yep. So it's just basically just a hellbat it through here. How far that car went flying! I love it. And I didn't do it, but there's actually a hill right there you can jump on the right side of the road. If you peel off the right side of the road and off that hill, you can jump that line of cop cars there, but you can also just kind of thread the needle through the cop cars too and get through that way. It's not hard. Yeah, see, that one went a little better. Like I said, there's literally nothing the cops can do to stop you on this car. In this, I mean, there's nothing they can do, man. Alright, so this is the only tricky part of the heist if you don't know what you're doing. You've literally just got to stay underneath the cargo bob till it picks you up. So, you just got to match speed with it, and then boom, that's it, you're done. So there it is. The Fleeca Job, baby, it's over. And man, what I wouldn't give to have that magnet on my actual cargo, Bob. For doing import-export. I hate that stupid fucking hook.
Show it to me. Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. If that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for a first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.
It's like the metaphors, they just don't stop with him. It's just it's innuendo. Jazerlinko, that's my boy right there. So, yep, 86 grand. That's what I got out of this. So we didn't do it fast enough. Had a little too much damage on the vehicle, but so if I had driven better and he drilled a little faster, we might have got a bonus. But I'm sorry, I was ranked 17 here. Excuse me. There's a nice little ending cutscene here, like with most of the heists. Here we are having a celebratory beer after robbing the bank. I love it. And I can't do anything about that music. So there we go. There's the Fleeca Job, the game's very first heist. And trade price unlocked, ARMORED Kuruma, and vehicle trade price unlocked Kuruma armored. So now here we are buying the car. I'm going in the standard black. 525,000. Now without the trade price, it's about 698,000, I think, something like that. So this cuts about almost 200,000 off the price. So it's definitely worth doing the heist. Plus, like I said, you get a little bit of a payday. So now we got the Kuruma, and we just gotta wait for it to be delivered. And while we wait on it, we're gonna excuse me. I'm gonna go up and I believe have a drink. Because unfortunately it doesn't show up instantly. Oh, look at that populated lobby. Listen to those explosions. Now, one thing about these old heists is you don't have to be a VIP CEO or MC president to start them, of course, because they came out before any of that. No, we don't want green juice. Oh, but hey, maybe some wine. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good year. Probably from grapes growing right here in San Andreas. And boom, there we go, baby. There is the Kuruma. The Armored Kuruma. And of course, it's on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. Unlike most of the other like armored and militarized vehicles that are on Warstock, that one's on Southern San Andreas Super Autos. And there she is. There she is. Look at that beautiful, beautiful car. Oh, so pretty. So I'm going to take it over to LS Customs to show you a couple of the things about it. I mean, I'm not going to spend any money on it really. Not too much, but like I'm not going to respray it yet, but I do want to show you some things it has in it, like some of the features. And of course, there's a business battle active in the session, so. But that doesn't help me because at this point I don't own a nightclub. That's gonna change.
What's wrong with her now?
Alright, so checking out the options, we're going to repair it. So you can see there's not like a lot of things we can do with it right now. I'm going to go ahead and I haven't set a personalized tag yet, but I'll get to that eventually. But you see the like different upgrades you can get here. Standard stuff. I'm not going to be spending money on the upgrades till I'm high enough rank to unlock the best level ones, because otherwise I'm just throwing money down the drain. You see, no need to buy armor for it because it's already armored. I think I did tint the windows just a little bit, yeah. I'm actually going to leave the regular wheels on it that come on it because they look fine. For now, I don't need to worry about cosmetics. But here you can see the car's stats, which are fucking phenomenal. And it's already got bulletproof tires, so that I wanted to show that. So, and I can't put custom tires on it because I don't have custom rims yet, but that's okay. And you can see you can get a race I mean, all the modifications. Except for armor, because you don't have to upgrade its armor, because, like I said, it has the armor plating. I do have some spoiler options, though. Yeah, I think I might have put the spoiler. I might put the spoiler on it. I can't remember. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz, and we will catch you Black Cloaks in the next episode. And yep, take care. Bye.